afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We call you here today to talk about some problems facing the club, and particularly what happened at the Accra Sports Stadium last Sunday when Accra House of Folk played against AS Real Bamako in the CAF Confederation Cup. I can understand the frustrations and how disappointed most of the fans were after we failed to qualify to the next stage of the competition, because it was a repetition of what happened last season. However, let me state here emphatically that the club does not subscribe to violence or vandalism as a means of addressing any problems. And I wish to strongly condemn those fans who went on rampage by virtually holding some board members hostage and call for their resignation. It is also so sad how the fans went further to deflate the car tires of Mr. Vincent Odote. Our supporters are our major stakeholders, or they are major stakeholders of our club, and management acknowledges their immense contribution. But we want to remind them that the club has structures or channels through which they can express any grievances. But the route they took last Sunday was highly unacceptable. It is important to state that the board is equally not happy with the performance of the club, despite the heavy investment in facilities and recruitment of some of the best talents for the club, and still doing more. So we all owe it a responsibility to put our shoulders to the wheel to find some solutions to our team's performance. Today, if you go to our Kobiman site, there are massive infrastructure development by way of pitches, hostel accommodation, and other facilities of world-class standards, which are near completion. The club's old secretariat has also been pulled down, and the new edifice is also underway. We have an ultra-modern commercial center where at the moment some of the staff from the secretariat are having their offices. So it is not as though management and the board are unconcerned by what is happening, but we are working hard to ensure that the club remains or reclaims its lost glory. Obviously, the club has a great history of achievements, having won local league 21 times, won the FA Cup 12 times, the Super Cup 3 times, CAF Champions League in 2000, CAF Confederation Cup in 2004, and CAF Super Club Cup in 2001. This is the standard that the current squad are expected to meet. Unfortunately, Our performance on the continent in the last few years haven't been the best. Why the local scene is equally not too exciting. But we are all stakeholders, and we must work together to ensure the trend is reversed. One of the concerns the supporters raised after the game was the need for the appointment of a substantive coach. It is true that we went into the Confederation Cup game with our assistant coach. But let me assure you that we will very soon let you see a coach that we have appointed. And in the coming days, we believe that he is going to take the club, and with the experience that we have, we shall be at a very high level. Let me end by saying that the board and management are working tirelessly to ensure that the club returns to its glorious days, and to assure you that our doors are always open to suggestions from anyone or groups to continue to make Accra House of Folk a better club. Thank you very much.